Bellwork 10b, question number 1. The easiest variable to solve for is the top y. It's the only one that has a positive 1 coefficient. So to isolate y, I need to add 3x to both sides. Cancel the x terms on the left side. Bring down the y. These are not like terms, so I'm going to bring down the 3x, and I'm going to bring down the negative 11. Since I solved for the top y, I'm going to substitute that expression in to the bottom y. I solved for the top y, I substituted in for the bottom y. So this is what it would look like substituted in. 4x minus 2 times the quantity 3x minus 11 equals 16. First step is the distributive property. Now this is a negative 2 here, so I need to be careful when I multiply. So I bring down the 4x. Negative 2 times 3. Again, this is the distributive property. I'm multiplying that outside term times each term on the inside. Negative 2 times 3x would give me negative 6x. Negative 2 times negative 11 would give me positive 22. That's all the farther I'm going on this problem. I will tell you the next step would be to combine like terms. And when I look at those like terms, do they cancel? No, they do not. And because they do not cancel, I know that this is going to be an x equals and y equals. In other words, a one solution problem. So that means I want to use this equation that we solved for over here in the last step. So the first equation we solved for, I used that in the last step. So over here, you will finish solving for x. Once you solve for x, you will plug that into this x over here. You'll solve for y, and then you'll get your final answer, x equals and y equals. So again, that's all the farther I'm going. This is Bellwork 10b. I did Bellwork 10a completely with you. I did a lot of problems with you in the solving systems of equation using substitution worksheet 10. And so this one is 10b. By this time, you should have a good grasp of what you're doing, and you're going to do this on your own. All right, number 2. Number 2, again, the easiest variable to solve for is the top y. To isolate that top y, I need to get rid of this negative 3x. The opposite of negative is positive, so I'm going to add 3x to both sides. Bring down the y. These cancel. Now, again, these are not like terms. I cannot combine them. So what I do is I bring down the x term first and the constant term last. And now I'm going to take this and I'm substituting that in for this y. I solve for the top y, I substitute that in for the bottom y. So it would look like this. 6 times the quantity 3x minus 4 equals 18x plus 24. And the first step will be to do the distributive property. Six times 3x would give me 18x. 6 times negative 24, or 6 times negative 4 gives me negative 24. And then I bring down the other side. That is all the farther I'm going to help you on this one. I will tell you that this is either a no solution or infinitely many solutions problem, but you're on your own to finish it. Make sure you have everything written down for problems 1 and 2. Again, you're finishing these on your own, but remember, if you ever get stuck or have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask.